I know she knows, I know she ain't the one. She calls me every name under the sun. Waste man, lazy, she's mad, she's crazy. She ain't the girl you wanna lie to, but like a fool one day I still try to. Like, I never forgot your birthday, I was just trying to surprise you. She told me that I talk nonsense, she said I never boost her confidence. She came home wearing a brand new dress, but I never gave her a compliment. No emotion, no attention, she wants me to pop the question, but I never said a word, not even a mention.
Today I'm going back to school. Not really, but I'm going to Princeton for the first time. I've only ever seen Columbia and Harvard, so this will be the third Ivy League school that I've been to. I'm especially excited for Princeton because this will be the first Ivy League that's not in a city, so I'm excited to see what a small Ivy League college town looks like. We're also going to be watching a Princeton Tigers basketball game. They're playing the Penn Quakers at 2 p.m. Be there, be loud. Also, spring break just started today for Princeton students. So on top of it already being kind of a not so fun campus because it's an Ivy League school, it's gonna be even drier because I don't think there will be many students on campus. I think they're probably in Cabo or who knows. Ivy League students probably do spring break in fucking the Côte d'Ivoire. Now, I wouldn't typically do a fit check because that's kind of gay, but since I'm dressed to the nines, I feel like, why not? So, to start off, I've got an Hermes tie, got my Maui Jims, Barber jacket, Barber liner, a white button-down shirt I got in Ole Miss, a belt, unknown. I think these are Brooks Brothers pants, and I got on my Blundstones, Blunnies. Let's rock. One last final wrinkle. I was thinking to myself, you know what? It would be cool to stay the night in a hotel at Princeton, but I don't have the money for that. So, I have 3 parlays going right now. If any of them hit, I will book a hotel for the night at Princeton. I might bring some underwear or some socks just in case, you never know. Whenever I make Bloody Marys, I like to use my US Open cup so that way I can use the Player Championships as my measuring device. For example, you can either go for Pete Sampras 1990, Boris Becker 89. Me personally, I'm an Ivan Lendl 85 through 87. That's my sweet spot for where I like my vodka. And of course, because it's Saturday, we had to make ourselves a Bloody Mary. Cheers. I make mine using Bloody Mary mix, vodka, pickle juice, Cholula, and of course, some salt and pepper. And what's a Bloody Mary without a snit? Cheers. All right, well, I am an absolute fucking idiot because I missed my train stop, so I had to take the train back to Princeton Junction, and now I just called an Uber to take me to Princeton. We are running behind schedule, not to mention the fact that the trains are utterly delayed today. Just absolutely ridiculous. So we're about an hour behind in total. All right, well, I finally made it to Princeton. It is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from New York. If you don't miss your train stop like an idiot, here is kind of the main quad. You can kind of see the stores over there. It's very nice so far. And now we're gonna go take a walk around campus. So if I'm not mistaken, right behind me is one of the filming locations for Oppenheimer. I wanted to go to the iconic scene or the filming location where he had his conversation with Einstein, but that's actually much further away than I thought it would be. But there is a scene here where Cillian Murphy and Matt Damon are walking through the John Collins arches here at Princeton. It's a pretty beautiful building. These are what are referred to as eating clubs at Princeton. According to my extremely minimal research, they are basically fraternities and sororities, but with a different name. Apparently, it's a similar rush process, and then you pay dues for food and parties. Apparently, they also have fraternities and sororities, which is how you get into the eating clubs, so I don't understand the entire process, but I'm too old to do too much research into the whole thing. Also know that at one of these houses, MGMT performed Kids for the first time, and I feel like it's this one right here. It's got a similar look to the one in the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's this one. I was told that if I was gonna do one thing and one thing only today, it was to get the Dirty Sanchez from Hoagie Heaven. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm waiting for my sandwich right now, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Apparently this thing has like mozzarella sticks on it, chicken cutlet. I got it with, I think, bacon and extra sauce and hot sauce too. Look at that, wow. Thank you. Wow, this is quite the sandwich. No complaints from me. Not a single veggie on there. Go ahead and give this an 8.4 out of 10. This is just a half sub, by the way. I don't know how people eat a whole fucking foot long of this thing. So I didn't have time to go to the bar before the game. So then I thought, okay, let me go grab a tall boy on my walk over to the stadium. And then I thought, we're going to an Ivy League game, so why don't we act like an Ivy Leaguer? So we're not going for tall boys, we're going for mini Prosecco. Well, I was not expecting them to come over here. Opa! Oh, it didn't have a frickin'. That was embarrassing. All right, whatever. Cheers. Not good, not good. Stadium is pretty cool. It's a multiple sports stadium, so you can see there's a track in the back there. Obviously you have the basketball courts, you have more courts over there. You've got this huge dome feeling, and the main attraction, kind of a nice scoreboard going on over there. Great game, good fan turnout so far. All right, well, I'm not sure if it was the Prosecco or the Bloody Mary, but I made one of the douchier purchases of my entire life. Princeton is up 5 right now. They need this win to qualify for the Ivy League Conference Tournament. I missed a $450 parlay by 4 points. By 4 points. I want to die. Oh my God. That is the worst beat of my entire life. It's halftime. Princeton's up 47-34. I'll check back in with you guys later. Princeton is just absolutely outclassing Penn right now. It's 53-36. I'm about to head out of here soon, folks. All right, well, I'm leaving the game now because Princeton has a 17-point lead, and quite frankly, I can think of better things to do today. But pretty cool stadium. Princeton's a pretty good team, and I hope that they somehow qualify for a March Madness bid. That would be pretty cool, especially now that I got this hat. I still just cannot believe we were 4 points away from getting a hotel tonight. Just heartbreaking, man. Absolutely crushing. But it's a beautiful day, so I'm going to get some beers. That just, a beer sounds amazing right now. Need one after something like that. Now we've made it to the shopping area. There's an Hermes behind me. I think that's how it's pronounced. Got some J. Crew. I'm gonna go and try to find the barber store here and try to see if I can get my jacket waxed. Unfortunately, they don't do waxing at that location, so with that being said, I think it might be time for a Guinness. I'm doing a Princeton mini bar crawl tonight, and there are 4 bars on my list. The first one being the Yankee Doodle Tap Room. It's basically like if you were to Disney-fy Princeton, that's what the Yankee Tap Room is. It has a fireplace, wood banisters, all that type of jazz. I don't love it. Kind of bad service, but the real test, the Guinness. Let's try to split this G. Let's see our work. Is that split? Oh, I think that's split a little bit low, possibly. If you're a real stickler, I'll check back in with you at the next bar. All right, I'm off to bar number 2. Winberries right here. All right, we're at bar number 2, Winberries, second Guinness. This one looks fucking glorious. Look at that. Let's try to split. Oh, that's a miss. That's a hard miss right there. All right, Winberries is in the lead for my favorite bar in Princeton so far. In fact, I went for a second Guinness. Let's see if we can try to split the G on this one. Here we go. I think that might be perfect. Let's check it out. There we go. That's right on the money, folks. I understand it now. I understand it. Are you watching? This guy over here, he's been watching me split G's. All right, third G split. Actually, this is my 4th G split of the night. 4th G split of the night. Cheers.
Cheers, my dude.
Here we go. Oh, I went over.
So did I.
Oh, shit.
Way over.
There we go. All right, we're on number 5 right here. Splay the G. We're still at Witherspoons is what this place is called?
Winberries.
Winberries. We're still at Winberries. Cheers. I think that's going to be perfect. Let's see. Oh. Pretty on the money right there. Check that out.
On the money.
Boom! Bosh! All right, last drink at this bar. I've been here for a lot longer than I thought. We got an Allagash. Let's drink it. Good little change up. An Allagash White. The opposite of a Guinness, some would say. Last bar of the night, we're going to the Alchemist and the Barrister or something. The Alchemist and Barrister. Last bar, the Winberries. These are some ridiculous bar names. Was awesome. I spent a couple of hours there, lost a lot of bets there, but we're checking off one last bar. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the IVN, which I've heard good things about, but I think I've just got to go home after this one last beer /2/3. We'll see how many beers we have there, and then I'm going to head home. But so far, I'm really enjoying this town. It's a lot of fun. Very quaint. Like, look at that. Look at that building right there. Princeton is awesome. I mean, one of the quaintest towns I've ever been to. And honestly, it's kind of indicative of like the rest of the towns in New Jersey, where they're all kind of settled around a train stop and have a lot of nice stores. Now, they're not quite to the extent that Princeton is, but a lot of fantastic spots here. I've met some really cool people. I'm a big fan of the Princeton Tigers. So far, not too shabby. Guinness number 6 from the Alchemist and Barrister. Cheers. Ooh, a little low there.